Thank you for pushing that play button. I am now doing another drawing. I am giving away a Corvette hat and a shirt. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel, like this video, and definitely leave a comment down below, and that will enter you into win this drawing. Thank you for joining me back on Seek on the Speed 252. This video will be about the C8 Mid-Engine Corvette, and this is actually catered to my followers, you all, because you all requested this video today. And without further ado, let's hop into the video. Once again, I want to thank you for pushing that play button. If you did subscribe to the channel, I want to thank you for personally doing that as well. A follower reached out to me actually today saying he wanted me to make this video because he wanted to get a discussion out and a debate about 002 making his prediction. For all of you that don't know, 002 is a guy that comes into the Corvette forum and posts little things about a C8 Mid-Engine Corvette pretty much maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks. That type of time frame is either he posting a photo about something about the car specs, something about a picture of the car, something about the interior. He's always mentioning something about this car, whether it's the price as well. 002 is a guy in the forum that a lot of people actually don't know. In my personal opinion, I think it's someone in GM that is 002 that's leaking this information and kind of just trying to keep us in a loop with this car with the good and the bad information, right? Like it's giving us information about this car to keep us holding on to this car. 002 give us enough information to make our own prediction about this car. But here you go, Joey, you requested this. What Joey said was, what about 002 prediction about the C8 being unveiled at yesterday's car show? You should make a video about that, if only for us to voice our comments, our concerns about this not happening. And as you see at the bottom, you see me saying, I got you, ha ha ha, coming your way to a TV near you. So definitely watch this video all the way through so you can voice your opinion about the car not being revealed and also the information that is provided in today's video. So here we have in front of us is the last comment that 002 posted in the Corvette forum recently. He said, we'll post more inside scoops soon. New photos coming, winky face. In the meantime, enjoy this cool rendering I came across today. Less the ZR1 wheels, laughing out loud. So at the end of the day, once again, I still personally think 002 is somebody in GM. First question, do you think 002 is someone that's in GM, or do you think it's just another person just fooling around with us? I personally believe that it is someone in GM. If you take a look at this rendering has been out for months now. I mean, been out for months. I actually used this photo a long time ago in one of my videos, and I actually like this rendering. That's how I know this rendering been out for a while. As you can clearly look at it, it looks like the C8 Mid-Engine Corvette. It looks phenomenal. Whoever did it, which is I'm assuming Car Scoops, did a great job at it. But it does have the ZR1 wheels, and I do not believe the ZR1 wheels will come on a C8 Mid-Engine Corvette. So in my personal opinion, I think it's someone that's in GM who is 002 pretty much saying the car is going to look like this minus the ZR1 wheels. What do you all think about that? I am also going to put out the fact, two things about 002. He said he saw the inside of the Mid-Engine Corvette, he drew a sketch, and that sketch looked similar to the photos that were leaked recently. But he also said that the Mid-Engine Corvette will have been debuted yesterday at the Detroit Auto Show, and it was not. So right now he's 50-50 for the information he provided to us. So there's two things I want to point out about this interior photo that was leaked a couple of days ago, which we all got excited about. I mean, I'm still super excited to actually look at this photo. I do believe GM leaked this as well, due to there's some blurry images you can see within the photo. If you look at the top left-hand side of this photo, it looks like it's blurred out. No regular person that would have just walked past this car and took this photo would have blurred that out. So I think it's definitely something that's done by GM. But the reason why I want to talk about this photo is because a few people believe this still isn't a Mid-Engine Corvette. They believe that this is the side of a Mercedes or BMW, and they believe that all this stuff was photoshopped inside this photo. I truly do not believe that is true. If you take a look here at the steering wheel and the key fob that were both leaked, those symbols look similar to me, like very similar to me. Actually look the same. And so for people to say, you know, this interior photo isn't real, I think it's legit real. I think the car inside this interior isn't finished yet. And I think GM gave us just enough to play with our minds, having us and hoping that this car will be debuted yesterday, but it wasn't. So I definitely think these photos was leaked by somebody in GM, and I do think this is the Mid-Engine Corvette. As we see here, the same symbol is on the steering wheel and also on this key fob. Another thing I want to point out about this interior photo of the C8 Mid-Engine Corvette And one follower pointed out in the comment section below, I saw it when I very first saw this picture, but I didn't want to mention in the last video because that video to me was a lot of hype. Like, we wanted to talk about the interior, and now since I have calmed down about seeing this out of the interior, which I'm not going to lie, I love it. If you look at the steering wheel and look right above it where the Corvette symbol is, you see a yellow symbol there. Now, I drive a C7 Corvette, and there's been plenty of times where I've seen that symbol before. That symbol to me looked like a check engine light. So here's my question to you all. Do you actually think there's something wrong with this car versus the reason why the check engine light is on? Or do you actually think like maybe the car isn't turned all the way on and the check engine light is on as well? But I usually feel like if the car was pretty much partially turned on, you would see more lights flashing within the dashboard than just only the check engine light. Once again, if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please do. But I want to give a break and provide some more information about this rendering that I see here. I actually like the way this rendering looks. This to me looks like an exotic sports car. I mean, from the black, from the wheels, from the front end of it. If you look at the front end of this car, I'm not gonna lie, it looks mean. Like, something about this rendering it does it for me. Like, I would literally buy this car right now if it was ready. Now, I'm not a big fan of black anymore because I feel like, you know, black cars, you have to do a lot to keep them clean. They chip really badly, whatever the case may be, but I'm not gonna lie, the front end of this car looks phenomenal. All right, now I'm super excited to talk about this, and this is why I'm excited to talk about this picture here. This picture here is pretty much the transmission that will possibly be in a C8 Mid-Engine Corvette. Now, yesterday I released a video on the new Mustang GT500, and inside of that video, I pretty much talked about the transmission, which is a 7-speed dual clutch. As far as we all know, hopefully GM will hopefully put a C7-speed dual clutch and also in a C8 Mid-Engine Corvette. And a lot of people has been upset about, you know, the Mustang not having a manual anymore and pretty much going to the 7-speed dual clutch. And the reason why Ford said they decided to put a 7-speed dual clutch inside of the new GT500 is because they can't create or make a transmission that can carry the horsepower that they currently will put inside the GT500. With that being said, they're currently trying to put, you know, 700 horsepower or more inside of this car. And with Chevy C8 Mid-Engine Corvette, they're trying to put at least 500 to 520 according to what the sources are saying. So with that being said, I do think that it's great that, you know, Chevy and Ford has gotten together to build this transmission for their new vehicles that's coming out. Because I'm excited about a dual clutch transmission. I heard great things about them. I also heard a few things about them as well, but anything that's man-made, like I said before, is bound to break down regardless of what kind of car it is, what kind of transmission it is. As you can see here, Tremec is the company that's actually having Ford and Chevy build this transmission. And I made a previous video a long time ago about this company actually having them build the transmission as well. On top of that, possibly dealing with vertical doors inside a C8 Mid-Engine Corvette. So here's a photo that we have all seen in the past. This is when the C8 Mid-Engine Corvette was actually driving back up to wherever it was going after it's been on the track. But if you take a look at this left photo here in the top left corner, the little image that is circled looks like a button that kind of opened up something, right? Opening up something from the rear. To me, it looks like it opens up the windows. And we don't know exactly, not as far as like the windows on the driver's side and passenger side, but the windows from the back. And, you know, Zara had an issue that he didn't want this car to have this type of rear hatch window because he thought about the visibility. He was more concerned about the customers. Well, with this day and age, with all the new technology and stuff, it's very possible that they may get the C8 Mid-Engine Corvette at 360 overall pretty much view from the back. You know, they probably have a camera in the back. They probably have a camera on the rear view mirrors. They probably have a camera, you know, front view camera. Have enough cameras on this car to give you that 360 look, so you may not have to look out the back window. I mean, me personally, even with all the new technology, I still take the time to look just to be cautious and careful at the same time. A lot of people saying this could possibly be a rear view camera. What about you? What do you actually think this may be? Here's another rendering of the C8 Mid-Engine Corvette. This rendering came out a very long time ago, right when they started to really push, you know, the C8 Mid-Engine Corvette and how you saw more spy shots and things about it. Even looking at this rendering right now, compared to what we have seen today, I still think this is a good looking rendering. What do you all think? What do you think about these rendering here? What do you actually think about these colors? If you had to choose between one of these two colors right now, which color would you choose the most? I would personally say, I don't know, because both of these colors look very, very nice to me. But if it was your opinion and you had one choice of one of these colors, which one would you choose? Once again, today's video is definitely for you all to leave your opinions and your comments down below in the comment section. If you subscribe to the channel, like this video, give it a thumbs up, and leave a comment down below. That will enter you in the drawing to win the shirt and the hat, and I'm definitely looking forward to giving those away. Definitely participate in that. With this photo here that you have in front of you, you have the C8 Mid-Engine Corvette above and the engine down below. And my question is, if you have one choice of whatever engine you would like, what engine would you like to see inside a Mid-Engine Corvette? Would it be a V6, Will it be a V8? What will it actually be for you? What will make you happy? Once again, I'll personally want to thank you for pushing that play button. Definitely smash that subscribe button. Let's grow together. If you would like to get in contact with me, all my personal information will be at the end of this video.